ECash.com 400 for Texas Most Speed in Fort Worth, Texas for the truck series here tonight. We got appears to be looks like 7 drivers competing tonight. We got 4 part-timers. Actually, I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all the lineup here in a sec. There we go. We got 4. We got half the field are pretty much not truck series drivers. We only got 3 truck series drivers tonight. That being Landline in the 75. We got Ben Road in the 24 truck, and we got Sal in the 51 truck. Because we got Northfree filling in. We got Predator and Green on Wheels in the part-time races. We got Incock starting for GT Low in the 98 truck. We also had Mikey Mula in the 13 truck. I don't know what happened to him. And Northfree is filling in for Destroyer in the 52 truck. So we're gonna go Texas student. We're gonna do Texas style racing tonight. It's mainly, I believe, gonna be 1-lane track. I would say everyone's gonna be on the bottom. And it's gonna be really hard to beat these Cup the Cup Xfinity guy, Cup and National Series drivers, I should say, because the Truck Series only has 3 drivers, and from what I've seen, Sal has shown a little bit of speed here. I remember he finished 2nd in a truck race this season. Landwide, he's new to the league, so he hasn't shown his full strength yet. And Ben Rhodes, he's fast. Says I don't know if he has enough speed, to pass like somebody like Predator in the 68 or Northfree in the 52 truck. Also, Incock in the 98 and Green on Wheels, of course, in the 92, who is always fast, no matter what series he's in. So we're gonna get this it's gonna be a short qualifying session because there's only 7 trucks. So we're gonna see who's gonna start off first here for the qualifying. If I had to guess the pole winner, it would probably be Green on Wheels in that 92 truck because, like I said, he's fast in every series. And I believe, I don't know if he's won at least 1 race in every single series so far. I know he's won the Cup Series race, he's won 3 of them. The Xfinity Series, he might have won 1. Yeah, he won Bristol in the Xfinity, and the National Series, I should say. So, he's won a national race. I don't think he's won a truck race. But here is that 92 truck of Green on Wheels, like I mentioned earlier. He's going to hit the track here. Every driver will have 2 laps of qualifying. They have their out lap, which is now, and then they have 2 timed laps. The best of those 2 laps will be your fastest overall, and you will see you stack up. See Green on Wheels here at 92 riding the wall to get all the momentum, all the speed he can before he can get the green. Let's ride on board with him as he takes the green flag. Qualifying is underway in the Fort Worth State. You heard it right there. He did not get out of the throttle at all in 1 and 2. He stayed as low as he could. He did not get out of the throttle whatsoever. See, there's in turn 3. I believe he's going to be full throttle again. Yep, he's full throttle again. So, you're going to be full throttle all the way around the track. But if you're in the draft, you might have to get out of the throttle a little bit, because you'd be faster in the draft. So that's lap 1 in the books for Green on Wheels. This is his 2nd lap. He got up a little higher that time in turn 2 than I think he would have liked to. But I still think he's going to get the pole. That little mistake, I don't think it's going to cost him the race, let alone qualifying. So here comes the 92 to complete his laps. There he is. He's done. Here's Predator in the 68 on his 2nd lap. Gonna cross the line. He's done with his qualifying lap. And there's the 98 of Hancock. He's done. Wow, Hancock. Alright. So we're going to see who are the next 3 trucks to go out on the track. Here goes the 52 of C. Northbury, who has been subbing for Money Money on the Cup Series before Money Money made his return. He's mainly been he's won Daytona earlier this year in the Xfinity Series, the National Series, so he's looking great in the point standings wise. When he's locked into the playoffs along with his teammate Steven Smith in the playoffs, so he's got nothing to lose here as he comes around and complete his out lap and get his first lap started. I heard he had to get out of the throttle there a lot in turn 1. So I believe Great on Wheels is already beating him because Great on Wheels was full throttle. Meanwhile, Northbury had to get out of the throttle. Sounds like in 3 or 4 he didn't get out of the throttle at all. So he's almost full throttle around the entire track. So lap 1's in the books for him. There's lap 2 on the way. Sounds like he didn't get out of the throttle there. Going to turn 3. Full throttle again. Coming out of turn 4 to complete his qualifying session, or part of the session. Here he goes, he's done. Here's a 51 of Sal entering turn 3 for his second and final lap. He's going to come out of turn 4 to complete his qualifying lap. And he's done. Here's the 24 of Ben Road. He's going to come across the line to complete his qualifying session. And he's done. Looks like he's got a little bit of damage on the front end. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage on the front end, so that kind of hindered his qualifying laps. Now, I believe, like I mentioned, that was probably the shortest qualifying session all season. So that should be the entire field right there. Yeah, that should be the entire field. Got some drivers talking about the laps that they ran. Meanwhile, let's try to get Predator in here again. Try to get Predator in here again.
Man, I tell you what, we should like take vote and start this race early. Dude, you look like a hot date. You better kind of rush this whole thing. I'm trying to get us some done. I know, bro. I understand. I'm your pastor. Sexy man. I get it. Hey, posting my check? No. I got one more truck. Man, that front office, man, they're slacking. Shit. I know. They brought Predators. Fuck. Can't get points in on time. Can't shit. I know. How many are there? There's like... There's 3. And you? Those 4 of them. Ed? There's 3. Well, Ed. I guess not one no more.
Well, I think Predator's still trying to get, you know, the qualifying laps finished or done. So we're gonna try to get another driver in here. We're gonna get Northbury in here. try to get Northway in here. He's subbing for Destroyer in the 52 truck. Doesn't look like Northway's going to accept the party invite either. Alright. Third time's the charm, right? Hey. Let's get Sal in here. Let's get our first full-time trucks he's driving here. And it's Sal. So he's going to be driving the 51 truck tonight. I believe that's him. Let me check the Discord real quick. Meanwhile, you can hear the other drivers talking in the background as well. Yep, that's him. Alright, let's get Sal in here. Oh, that's Predator. How are you?
I'm exhausted.
Well, that's good. I mean, I wouldn't say that's good to hear, but it's kind of, you know. But how's your truck feel? I barely caught a glimpse of your truck in qualifying, and it looked pretty stable to me.
Yeah, truck handled pretty good. Very, very satisfied. We're not that far off from pole sitter. We're starting P2 in the race, so I feel very confident. You know, when I had this race last year, I just came down to the truck series racing the 46, and I was pushing you and trying to get you loose and doing whatever I needed to do. So hopefully I learned from my mistake and we can go out with a good finish tonight. I got a triple header this weekend. You know, I got the 68 truck tonight, obviously the 9 truck tomorrow, and then subbing for sports in the 88. So I got a busy weekend tonight, or this weekend.
Yeah, like you said, you're pulling triple duty this weekend. Like I mentioned earlier, you're doing double duty. I didn't know you're pulling triple duty. I didn't know you're feeling sports in the 88. But do you think I know out of the 7 trucks out of this race tonight, maybe 8 if Mikey Mueller can make it. But do you think you have a good chance to win this race tonight?
Our main competition is at top 3. You know, you got you got Wheels, and then you got Incog, and you got me. Unless somebody can knock us down, you know, fuel is going to be very interesting, and tires are going to be very interesting, being the way it is, to see who's going to pull pit strategy and go from there. But it should be a fun night. I'm looking to relieve some stress tonight. Not gain any more stress, but it's stress-free as of right now. So just trying to go out, you know, enjoy the race. You know, I miss actually racing, and I know that sounds weird. I raced last week, but I miss actually just racing for fun, not worrying about points and not worrying about anybody breaking rules or anything. I miss racing, and when I got the opportunity to race tonight, you know, I was like, I'm all for it.
Well, good luck in your race tonight, and hopefully you can come out on top. And good luck to you tomorrow night as well when you travel up to Michigan and try to get your first career win there too. But hopefully that first career win could come tonight.
Maybe, knock on wood. You know, it'll be a very interesting night. And then we got a long flight from Texas to Michigan in just a few hours. So, but appreciate you being in the booth. Make some good calls and enjoy the race.
Yes, sir. I'll try to, and you do the same.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. Like he mentioned, he's gonna have you mentioned, he's gonna have a long flight after tonight. He's gonna be going from Fort Worth, Texas, all the way to Brooklyn, Michigan, and to win not only the National Series race tomorrow night, but also filling in for Sports Kid in the Cup race on Sunday. So that's gonna be interesting to see how he could do in a triple header. Same thing with Good on Wheels. He's doing I believe double duty as well. He's also winning the Cup race as well because he's a full-time Cup Series driver. So down here in the Truck Series, this is one of his part-time races. So see what both of them can do. All right, now let's try to get the first truck driver in here. Let's get Sal in here in the 51. I want to believe that only one of the drivers tonight have accepted. Oh, there's the second one. There's Sal. How are you, man?
Good. How are you?
Very good. And this is your first race in about 2 weeks, I believe. Last race that you ran, the Truck Series ran with Charlotte. So do you think there's a little, I would say, less, you could say, not racing week to week like the National or the Cup Series races?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's nothing like getting on. You just kind of like the nerves kick in again, but we should be good for today.
Now, I understand that pretty much half the field is Truck Series drivers with you, Ben Road, and Landwide in the 35 and 24 trucks respectively. But do you think you have a chance to beat the National and Cup Series guys tonight?
We ran a couple practice laps with him, and I feel like we hung in there great. It'll definitely be harder as the run goes on. Obviously, they have more experience on controlling their cars, what they do, but we should be able to hang in there and give them a run for their money.
Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully you can get your first win of the season and be the first Truck Series driver to lock themselves into the playoffs.
Yep, thank you for having me.
No problem. Well, let's try to get another driver in here. Let's get Northway in here, who's filling in for Destroyer on the 52 truck. Pass his truck. There we go. There's his truck right here. That 52 Chevy Silverado. Let's get Northway in here. Hold on to that interview. We're getting ready to have some drivers meeting here. So as y'all, hopefully y'all can listen in to the drivers meeting. I'll be quiet for the next 5 minutes, I should say. And listen to the drivers meeting and see what Predator's got to tell these Truck Series drivers.
Yep. All right. So obvious, we are at Texas Motor Speedway tonight. Not a lot of people showed up. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this or not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So I might get my ass chewed out later tonight. Not quite sure. But in the past week, we've had, I believe, I would say 5 to 10 people leave the league. So some are obvious reasons, like JC going to Italy. And we also had Empire say that he's gonna turn in his notice too. He's gonna go to a different league, just because it works for him. But I'm not quite sure. It's back and forth. One day he says he's leaving, one day he's not. So that's mainly the main reason why the website isn't up to date, because we have some people, like, no offense, Norfree, who says that, you know, hey, I'm leaving the league, and then we take everything off. And then, hey, actually, turns out I can actually race, and then we have to go and re-edit everything and redo the points. So we got to the point where we were sick and tired of doing it, where we're taking people off and putting people back on, or moving them to different series or whatever we were doing, and it wasn't working. So, like I said, it should be up to date by tonight. Don't hold my word against me. I'm just the messenger.
Tomorrow night.
20 laps per stage. So stage 1, obviously 20 laps. Stage 2 will also be 20 laps after we get everything cycled through. Pace speed is going to be 65. Pit road, don't enter too wide unless it's green. 2-car cautions. And with it being this limited, I might bump it down to 1, but don't hold your breath. Just because, again, this is the first time I'm doing this by myself. So, let's try to make it a fun race. I've had a shit day at work, not that it matters to you guys. I want it to be stress-free. I know some people are here to race for fun.
I care about you, brother.
Oh, thanks, Norfree. Okay. Anyway, so when you exit pit road, you can't get onto the track until you get off the apron of turn 2. Everybody should know that. No pitting before the end of the stage with 2 laps to go. No cautions until 3 laps into the race. Lag cautions can happen at any time. Is there any questions, concerns, comments?
Let's get her on the road.
Alright. So, if that is the case, let me get everything set up and I'll have invites out in just a brief moment.
Who ate my weed?
That's too bad.
Listen, Arthur, you can be that one kid last year that supposedly pop his tires and just spin in the middle of the track. Oh, is Tom? Is he still in this league?
Yeah. Yes, Tom is in this league. That was also another reason, just because he wanted to do
Hey.
He does that for the league a lot.
He wanted to do an appeal for a penalty he got last weekend, so...
Listen, all he does, he's a little kid, all he does is he shows his ass because you guys feed into his attention. You guys give him attention, and that's
Tom told me he left. Tom told me he left.
He just wants attention, that's all he does.
Alright. We can... I understand. I don't like Tom, especially after what he did, but Tom's not here. Let's just try to enjoy the
Alright, that's the pre-race show, qualifying, y'all. The qualifying part of the stream. I'm going to end this part of the stream, and then we're going to start up the actual stream of the race. So we got 8 trucks here. Everyone will get stage points at least, except the drivers. All 3 trucks, half the field will get stage points because there will be truck 2 drivers. So I'll see y'all in